Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
It's 10 o'clock on Monday the 16th of December, another day down on the land. A little bit late arriving this morning, sun is already trying to peek up above the trees. But I'm a little bit late arriving because I've been to the Builders Merchants to pick up some supplies, which I've got on this pallet over here. Any idea what I'm going to do today with all of these bits and pieces? Let's find out. So it's a bit more progress on the cabin today. You'll know that I've been complaining bitterly over recent months about the weather and the amount of rain we've been having, just as I did indeed when I was putting up this cabin. But today we're going to make use of all of that rain, something that we essentially need for long-term survival, which is water. And if you haven't guessed already, we're going to be doing a bit of rainwater harvesting work on the cabin. This is a little bit of trial and error. Got to try and make sure that the rain does fall into the middle of the gutter pipe. And on just doing a quick test, I found that with this bracket bolted or screwed to the side of the shed, it wasn't out far enough. So I've put a little spacer block on each end of the cabin. Middle one's fine because it falls naturally in the centre on that overlay strip where the join to the two panels are. So yeah, got those little blocks in. I'll quickly grab that wood preserving paint, just put a coating of that on that wooden block, and then we'll try and line it up again. So that's the end bracket for the gutter on that little piece of wooden spacer. Just measuring now to make sure that I know where the gutter's going to fall. 3 inch there. I want a little bit of downward fall on this one, so we've got just slightly 3 1/4 almost on that one, and clearly at the end it'll be a little bit more of a fall as well, so the rain in the gutter falls all the way down from the front to the back to where we'll be collecting. So there's the first side of the guttering done, all the way down the side, and then to a return corner at the back. We'll do a little bit more. So that's all the way along on this side, end caps on at the front, end caps, and all the way along this side, and then at the back there's a couple of 90-degree returns to take it across the back and down into eventually an RBC tote. So, rainwater harvest project well on the way. Big side done with the windows, round to the back. So we've got the down pipe to come down to an IBC tote. Other side's done. Now that I want to test it with some rain, sod's law, there's no bloody rain. But yeah, there we go. So next bit that you should see, not quite sure when, will be the IBC tote there. Good job done. It's late on day 2 of the rainwater harvesting build. First IBC tote is in, just needs plumbing into the guttering now, so we'll get that done. So that's the rainwater harvesting done. Got the gutters down the side of the sheds, coming round the back to this centre of the cabin. In the gutter in there's a little mesh filter, catch any debris. And I've also got here another mesh filter. This also acts as a diverter. If I need to, I can take this cap off and put a hose onto there, but clearly not for now, because that 1,000 litre IBC tote needs to fill with water, and hopefully that's what that's going to do over the next few weeks. Job done. In terms of getting the water out the IBC, they come with the standard rather huge on-off valve fittings, so we need to convert that down to something that I can use for plumbing, which is what this is. This just screws onto the outlet pipe. These come in different sizes. You can get the really enormous ones, and then that screws into the end of here, or in this case the smaller outlets, you just screw that on, and that takes a normal hose pipe fitting, so I can then pump the water into the cabin direct from the tote, or anywhere else that I want to pump it for that matter. As you can see, sun is setting now, so that's the day done. But really pleased with the progress on the cabin now. Everything outside is painted, rainwater collection is in, IBC tote is in. I can extend that to additional totes as and when I want to, but for now it's up and running, and we'll see what happens when the rain comes. But for today, as the sun sets and goes home, I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to go home.
Well, that's it for this video. I did have to extend into Tuesday while I waited for the IBC tote to get delivered, but I thought you'd appreciate one video rather than one long one and one very, very short one. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. Just leave them in the comment section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.